Welcome everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Chelsea, and I'm here at the request of my dear friends, Lauren and Rob. We're here today to join Lauren and Rob in a life of mutual commitment. It is fitting and appropriate that you, their friends and family, be here to witness and participate in their union, because the ideals, understanding, and mutual respect which they bring to their lives together had its roots in the love, friendship, and guidance that you have given them over the years. A wedding day is often a day when couples miss family members who are no longer with them, as well as those who are not able to travel to be here to share this day with them. We know these important people are here in spirit, and we take a moment now to thank them for their love and support. Often, marriage is viewed as a union of individuals. However, it's much broader. We recognize that it symbols a union of two families, and additional love and support your family and friends provide strengthens that bond. I've known Rob and Lauren for a very long time. We have been friends since childhood. growing up in the suburbs just outside of Pittsburgh. And although their romance did not start to blossom until adulthood, the foundations of their relationship were forged in the early years of our friendships together. A friendship that was built on common interests, experiences, and values. So it was no surprise when Rob and Lauren started dating. It totally made sense. But I don't think that love is just about things that make sense. Instead, I think it's about things that us as outside observers don't get to see. In Rob and Lauren's quiet moments together, in their ups and downs, in their respect and support of the interests they don't share, and in the hopes and dreams that they do share. Perhaps Pittsburgh's greatest neighbor, Mr. Fred Rogers, an expert on love, friendship, and kindness, offers the best advice on these matters. As a wink to growing up together in the city of Pittsburgh, the couple has asked me to share some words of wisdom from Mr. Fred Rogers of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. In the external scheme of things, shining moments are as brief as the twinkling of an eye. Yet such twinklings are what eternity is made of. Moments when we as human beings can say, I love you, I'm proud of you, I forgive you, I'm grateful for you. That's what eternity is made of. Invisible, imperishable, good stuff. Mr. Rogers reminds us that good love takes hard work. Mutual caring relationships require kindness and patience, tolerance, optimism, joy in the other's achievements, confidence in oneself, and the ability to give without undue thought of gain. Lauren and Rob, remember to treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often of what brought you together. Take responsibility for making the other feel loved, and give the highest priority to devotion and kindness that your connection deserves. If frustration or difficulty assail your relationship, remember to focus on what's right between you, not just the part that seems wrong. When clouds drift in front of the sun, keep in mind that while you might have lost sight of it for a moment, the sun has not gone away. And if each of you takes the responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be marked by abundance and delight. For our friend Mr. Rogers explains, love and trust in the space between what's said and what's heard in our lives can make all the difference in this world. Let your ordinary, everyday moments reflect such love, trust, and mutual respect. Lauren and Rob, one last but very important piece of wisdom from Mr. Rogers. Love is like infinity. You can't have more or less infinity. You can't compare two things to see if they're equally infinite. Infinity just is. And that's the way I think love is too. Lauren and Rob, may you always need one another, not to fill an emptiness, but to help to know each other's fullness. May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you embrace one another, but not encircle one another. May you succeed in all important ways with each other and not fail in the little graces. May you have happiness, and may you find it in making one another happy. And may you have love, and may you find it in loving one another. Now, as most of you know, Lauren and Rob always do their homework. And in their research, they learned that only a fellow Virginian can legally marry them. So now I'm going to invite Diane to come up here and complete today's ceremony by the book. Thank you.
Wedding season is not the best time to break your leg at the ankle. Stand down here.
Oh, gotcha.
Lauren and Rob, as you join together in the union of marriage, we're here with you to witness the important commitment that you are making each to the other here today. The essence of this commitment is the taking of another person in his or her entirety, as beloved, as companion, and also as a friend. Marriage should not be entered into lightly, but only after great consideration with both oneself as well as the other person. Are each of you prepared to make the commitment, accept the responsibility, and make the dedication each to the other that is required in marriage? If so, answer yes.
Yes.
And Rob and Lauren decided to write some vows to each other to express their intent today before all of you to witness. Lauren?
Robbie, 20 years ago, somewhere in between learning about the different type of cloud formations, solving for X, transatlantic explorers, and of course, how to play hot crust buns in beginner band class, you developed a crush on me. For the next decade or so, we went our separate ways at an arm's length and eventually grew up into the people that we are today. About 5 years ago, in between countless hours spent together exploring DC's museums, concert halls, and coffee shops, we decided that this just might work. And 3 years ago, we became dog parents to the most adorable corgi on the planet. And I think we both knew then that this was really it. I'm not sure that I have the words to adequately describe what it's like to fall in love with someone whom you already love, other than it just feels right. You've been the most constant partner and companion, and although you might have a slightly more relaxed approach to to-do lists, I cannot imagine spending my life with anyone else by my side. You support me every single day. You have never once missed one of my orchestra concerts, and nearly every morning as we were getting ready for work, you tell me, "Wow, you look nice," in such a genuine way that I feel obligated to believe you, even when I'm not feeling it myself. You're also always pretty much up for anything, which makes spending time with you enjoyable. Not just documentaries to watch or new places to travel to, but intellectual discussions, day trips, and even the occasional craft project. Every outing with you is an adventure, and every night in, well spent. One of the things I love most about you is your obvious enthusiasm for any number of things. From your silly vacuum cleaner collection
What a guy.
to learning new languages, coaching robotics, brewing beer, and of course, your baby animals Pinterest board. You inspire me daily to remember, and more importantly, nurture all the things that bring a sparkle to my eye as well. On the few occasions that I've been under the weather, you've also spoiled me greatly. My mom once told me that you should never marry someone until you've both had the flu at least once. I'm sure I rolled my eyes at the time, but I didn't fully understand what she meant until I had you as my partner. When someone treats you so beyond expectation, especially when you're at your absolute worst, both physically and mentally, you shouldn't take that for granted. I know with absolute certainty that you will make an amazing father one day, and I cannot wait to share that journey with you. Robbie, I vow to love, support, and encourage you for the rest of our lives. You have made me a better person. You love me for being me and treat me as your equal always. So I promise nothing less than that for you. I will stand by you and stand up for you and do everything I can to make you happy. I want to grow old with you and to never stop growing with you. No matter what, you're my favorite person, and I'm so excited to see where life will lead us next together.
And Rob, you have some special words for Lauren.
Yes, I do.
Tough to follow, I'm telling you.
I know, seriously. Whew. Lauren Malik, I love you, and I'm excited to take this step with you today. We've been together for a pretty long time, friends even longer, and we've been on several adventures. so there have been many steps. But this one is a milestone, and I'm so glad that our friends and family are able to be here today to witness and celebrate it. Since we first started dating down here in Northern Virginia, I've learned so many things about you. I've discovered that you very strongly dislike limes. I've learned that you like to rock out to Dvorak in the car. I've learned that you can play the post horn, but I've also learned that you're my person. You're genuine, you're caring, and you've become my foundation. Very early on, when you said that you liked me the way I was, with all the nerdiness and quirks, I wasn't quite sure how much to believe you. And I guess over time, I fully tested that. I thought the Lego robotics and hours at the bookstore would turn you away. Nope. The Ninja board games and bonsai tree I purchased. Nope. Surely the discussions about the interstellar politics and sociology of a made-up video game would put me back into the friend zone. Nope. When I realized that you were genuine and could actually understand and see the beauty in things like this, I had to learn more about you, and I became excited to explore both topics and countries, meet new people, and see what other genuine things we might find. Living with you for a week, it's easy to recognize how much you care for people, whether it's spending hours consoling a friend over Skype, crafting the perfect gift for everyone in our families, or participating in a community orchestra that makes us all cry during your annual MLK Day concert. I'm always warmed by the ways in which you help people. You're not afraid to show your support for people, to be who they are. You're a great role model. I think you've made me a better friend, and hopefully someday a better father. Speaking of family, I think we've made a great foundation for one. It's easy to find our house in Glencourse Lane. You just have to look for the one with your stylish little teddy sign up front, where our fully cuddled corgi sleeps. The one with the chalkboard you can see from the street, where you beautifully illustrate not just the season, but the season we have to look forward to, but why it's better to spend it together. The one bursting with patterns, books, and the scent of coffee, and sometimes hops that greet you from the sidewalk. It's our house, and like all the places and communities you spend even a short amount of time in, it's more colorful and welcoming because of all the hard work and love you put into it. There's love all around our home, and I vow from now till the day I die to give that genuine, people-loving spark you have, and any mini sparks we might be lucky enough to have, all the love they need to keep it that way. And that's not all I promise. Whew. I promise to trust you and learn from my mistakes. We're only human, so there will be a whole bunch of them. I promise to always be there for you. I promise, as one of my favorite poems says, in the city of your heart, to be the street where you feel most yourself. And whether there's a party or a protest going on, double rainbows or a monsoon, kids playing or a bunch of old timers reminiscing, those street lamps will always be on for you. I promise to always be your exploring buddy, whether it's a distant land or an interesting concept at the dinner table. I promise to always love you for who you are. This I promise you, Lauren Malik.
At this time, I would like for you to join hands. Rob, from today onward, Lauren will be your wife. Your wife.
Yeah.
Do you promise to love her with all your heart, comfort her when she is in need, accept her strengths and her weaknesses, honor her dreams, stand by her in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, and be faithful to her in the vows you're making here today? for now and forevermore? And if so, say, I do.
I do.
Lauren, from today onward, Rob will be your husband. Do you promise to love him with all your heart, comfort him when he is in need, accept his strengths and his weaknesses, honor his dreams, stand by him in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, and be faithful to him in the vows you're making here today, for now and forevermore? And if so, say, I do.
I do.
And you're exchanging rings today. Do you have
Yep.
your rings?
Yep.
Okay. Wedding rings are made precious by wearing
Thank you.
them. Your rings say that even in your uniqueness, you have chosen to be bound together. That these rings also be a sign that love has substance as well as soul, a present as well as a past, and that despite its occasional sorrows, love is a circle of happiness, wonder, and delight. May these rings remind you always of the vows you have taken here today. Rob, please repeat after me as you place the ring on Lauren's finger. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
You can go ahead and start.
All right.
And join my life with yours.
And join my life with yours
With all my heart,
with all my heart.
I pledge to you
I pledge to you
my lasting love
my lasting love
and welcome you into my life
and welcome you into my life
as the companion of my days.
as the companion of my days.
And Lauren, you have a ring for Rob. Please repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and join my life with yours.
and join my life with yours.
With all my heart,
With all my heart,
I pledge to you
I pledge to you
my lasting love
my lasting love
and welcome you into my life
and welcome you into my life
as the companion of my days.
as the companion of my days.
To make your relationship work will take love. This is the core of your marriage and why we are here today. It will take trust to know that in your heart you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn and grow together. It will take faith to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings. And it will take commitment to hold true to the journey you both have pledged to today. Please join hands. Ready? Rob and Lauren, for as much as you have consented together in the bond of matrimony and have pledged your vows of commitment each to the other before your families and friends here today, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the laws of the Commonwealth of Virginia and by the power of your love for each other, I now pronounce that you are husband and wife. Congratulations, you may share your first kiss as a married couple.